right, welcome back to Just Ink It. Here we are on episode number 11, and I'm here with my two podcast buddies, Gunnar.
Hey.
And Leah.
Hello.
And we're going to dive into Ruby. We are excited because, of course, this week is the release of Disney Lorcana to the local game stores. Our local game store is going to have something on Thursday night at midnight. We also have a starter deck challenge that I'm going to go to on Friday, hoping to find something maybe even Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Feeling a little better? Got rid of the con crud?
For the most part, I still have a little bit of a cough and
Yeah, same. I'm still messed up from like the 5-hour nights a week that I got.
5 hours. Man, you got a lot of sleep compared to me.
Well.
But anyways, Ruby it is. We start with the letter A. We go right into the cards because these usually take about an hour. And we're going to talk about Abu. Again, me and Gunnar are going to give you a 1 to 5 rating on the card as a whole. Kind of gameplay-wise, what we initially think. Again, don't go by our ratings. We are no means professional card players. And Leah is no professional art critic. And she will give a ton of 5s. So she gives them out like Oprah, which is fine. But this is just our honest opinions. So she's going to give a 1 to 5 score on art. Me and Gunnar on the card. So first card up is Abu. He is 3. He is inkable. He is 2 lore when he quest. And he's a 3/2. I'm going to give him a 3.5 because of the 2 lore. There's some other cards at 3 that only give you 1. I don't know if I've ever played him, though. That's the only problem, is I've not played him much. But that's mine. 3.5. Leah?
I think the art's really pretty. It's kind of plain and simple.
It is.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah, the foil's actually not that great.
Yeah, I turned it off, too, and it was like, it's
Doesn't
okay.
make a difference. Gunnar?
No.
I actually kind of agree with you, but I'm going to go 0.5 lower. I'm giving him a 3 because he is good. But the fact that I have never played him shows me that there are better cards out there.
I did play him for a little bit in my Ruby Emerald deck.
Yeah, but that was early on, right?
Yeah. So, I agree with you. But we jump from Abu straight up to an awesome card in Aladdin. This card, Aladdin Heroic Outlaw, is a 7 inkable. He's a 5/5, but his big ability is that he's a shift 5, so you can put him out at 5 cost. And during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore, and each opponent loses 2 lore. So it's like a 4 lore swing. Gunnar, what you get the first one on this one?
I would say that Aladdin's pretty good. Well, he's really good. I think he's one of the best red cards, and I think that he's one of the main reasons why the red-green archetype works. Because he's shift 5, meaning you can play him turn 5, and whenever he knocks out a character, you gain 2 lore. And then even if you choose to not quest with him, or if you choose not to challenge with him and you choose to quest, you're still gaining 2 lore.
Mm-hmm. So what are you rating him?
I'm giving him like a 4.5.
4.5?
Not
Leah?
perfect, but...
That art is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. The sky, how he's standing.
Nicholas Cole.
It's Nicholas Cole. It's going to be a 5.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I don't know if there's a Nicholas Cole card that I wouldn't almost give a 5.
Right.
Art's gorgeous. I'm going to go 4. I think he's a great card, but I'm just going to go 4. I definitely probably could go 4.5, but I'm going to be different. So next up, we've got another Aladdin. He's a street rat. And we can go back to that. I didn't say that this heroic outlaw is actually a Floodborn. So he's kind of like a different storyline if you think about it. Because he's not in the not the kingdom. What was I trying to say? The palace. He's not in the palace. He's actually a heroic outlaw now. And here he's a street rat. This is how we know and love Aladdin, as he's running through the city, running through the guards. And another lore thing here, because we've got a 3 inkable 2/2. And then when you play the character, each opponent loses 1 lore. I'm going to just go with a 3.5. I'm going to keep with my lower scores, I guess, in here. I don't know why. I do like a lot of the evasive in red. Maybe that's why. So Aladdin works really well with the shift Aladdin. 3.5, somebody loses lore. I mean, it's like having 2 lore in a way. And so, yeah, 3.5. Leah?
I think this art is really cool. I think it's very like true to the original, and I love how you can see the genie's lamp in the background there.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, it's behind Aladdin's arm, the arm he's carrying the bread with.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, check it out.
That's really cool.
That is cool.
So I think that's really cool. I kind of maybe just is just me fetching for something, but I feel like the hourglass in the back has something to do with maybe the whole like lore of everything in Lorcana.
This one is a storyboard, but still, yeah.
But either way, I really like it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
4.5.
I like to think of this as like Rapunzel but cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
and he also helps you bring out Aladdin.
Yep.
So because of that, I'm gonna give him a 3.5.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, next up, we've got Captain. Colonel's Lieutenant. He's a 5 inkable. He's a beefy boy. He's 6'5".
Mhm.
And he quests for 1 lore. But yeah, he's definitely big.
He's very big, yeah.
Go ahead, guy.
He's like, yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's really only used for attacking and maybe surviving a few hits. And with that in mind, I'm gonna give him like a 3.
Yeah, sounds good. Leah, the art?
Very basic. It looks very much true to the cartoon. I'm just gonna give him a 3 as well.
Okay. I'm just going to follow suit and do a 3 as well. I think there's other 5 cards that I'd play in Ruby Green. I haven't played Ruby with a lot of other cards, so other colors. So I'll just go with a 3 as well.
Yeah, he's kind of just
Yeah.
a dead card
Yeah.
in a sense.
I mean, he's a beefy guy. He's a nice
Yeah.
vanilla, but yeah, I don't know that he's kind of middle of the road. Captain Hook. I have not played with this card at all, but he's a 7. He's uninkable. He is a 5/5, so you think same as Aladdin, but you can bring him out not on turn 5. He's got Rush, so he can challenge the turn he's played. And then while this character is exerted, opposing characters with evasive gain reckless. They can't quest and must challenge if able. So definitely a way to get rid of some of your littler evasive cards because they're going to have to attack into him. Like there's just nothing else around it. So he can quest and then demand that things attack him. So I am totally theory crafting here. I'm not going to give him a 3 because I do want to play with it before I give him a final rating. It'd be easy to give him a 3, but I'm going to go 3.5 because I do see an upside with this card. And the art's pretty cool too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that art is amazing. I love how he's literally running from his ship. I'm going to give this a 5.
I think he's pretty good. I think the fact that he has Rush
Yeah.
is probably his best feature because that lets him make his ability work. Because I know you were talking about how, Reckless makes him attack into maybe him or something. But giving an opposing character Reckless also lets you attack into them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't have evasive anymore.
They would still have evasive.
No, because it just says while this character is
Exerted. Opposing characters with evasive gain reckless.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it doesn't replace it?
No, they gain
Oh,
it. And
okay.
so therefore, though, they have to attack. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
don't-
No, they don't have to attack into him, but yeah, I was wrong there. I was thinking that Captain Hook had evasive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him like a 4.
Alrighty. All right. Next up, we've got Donald Duck, and he is a 2-cost, 2 inkable. He's a 2/3. He quests for 1 lore, and yeah, he's Donald. I mean, what else can you say? Who you calling boisterous Buster? But anyways, you have this one, Gunnar. What are you gonna give him first?
I'm just gonna give him like a 3. He's very average. That's about it.
Yeah, there's not a lot to say there.
I love the art because it's very Donald.
Mm-hmm.
It's very.
I mean,
him.
it's definitely Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Like, there's just
It's just so him. I love him stomping around and all angry. So just for that, because Donald's my fave out of the Fab Five, I'm giving him a 4.
Of course. I'm gonna be with Gunnar. I think he's kind of vanilla. He's a 3. I think that upside of having 3 willpower is great, but Yeah, he's a 3. So. All right, next up we have everybody's favorite Ice Queen, Elsa. She is a 4 cost. She's inkable. She's a 3/4. She's Dreamborn, and that's no Blizzard. Whenever you play a character named Anna, ready this character. This character can't quest for the rest of this turn. So again, a little bit of the synergies that Anna has with Elsa, Elsa here has with Anna. And so I'm giving a lot of 3.5s, but I'm just going to give it a 3.5 because I have not played with it a lot. I know there's an Elsa control deck out there that I'd like to mess around with. But you can go on the art, but this art I think is gorgeous. So.
It's absolutely beautiful. I love how it kind of goes off of Frozen 1 and Frozen 2 for the art, with the dress and everything. So I'm definitely giving it a 5. It's absolutely beautiful.
I kind of just consider this a vanilla card because of the fact that there is no red Anna. This forces you to play red purple
with it, yeah.
Which
has the other Elsas.
It does, but I don't think that red purple is an amazing combo. I mean, it's good. I don't think there's really a bad combo out of the colors. Like, there's no bad combo, I don't think, but I just don't think that red purple is the greatest one that you can choose, especially when there's ones like red green and like some.
But with Elsa, colors. You're probably gonna play purple if you're gonna play an Elsa deck.
Yes, if you're playing an Elsa deck, you're gonna play purple.
Yeah,
but like even purple has better combinations. So for that, I'm just gonna give her a 2.5.
Ooh, nice. All right, so Elsa is gone, and next up we have Gaston. So he's a 2 inkable. He's a 4/2, so he attacks, and he's got Reckless. So he can't quest and must challenge each turn if able. Found out tonight, I read somewhere that you actually can sing with him if he can't challenge. So that's kind of cool. I never knew that. So Gunnar, what do you think of him?
I mean, I think he's pretty good. I mean, yeah, he's I don't really know what I think of him. He's kind of just, I mean, he's good for attacking.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, even then, there's much better Reckless cards. He's pretty frail. Like, you're going to get one good attack out of him.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
But you're going to trade up.
You are going to trade because he does do 4 damage.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to give him a 3.
Gotcha. Sounds about right. Leah?
I think this art is really cool. I really like how the fire is coming from the tree. It really goes with the whole red-esque.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's pretty...
Yeah.
It's there. It's cool.
It's cool. The foil definitely looks better.
Yes, for sure. I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Gotcha. All right. Good old Gaston. Again, I'm kind of with Gunnar. He's definitely trading up, though. So I'm going to give him a 3.5 just so that that trade up is nice. So you can play him and then take something out that's cost 4. But yeah, that's Gaston. Next up, it's my fave. It's Goofy. And he's losing his hat. I mean, that art's beautiful as well. He's Goofy Daredevil. He's 5. He's inkable. He's a 3/4. He's got that wonderful ability that Ruby has so much of, evasive. I mean, you literally... Yeah,
Ruby does have a lot of
You can
evasive.
just drop, like, with Ruby Emerald, you can do, like, evasive almost, I think, every turn, just about.
I'm pretty sure
I'm not sure on 1. I'm not sure if there's a 1 evasive, so you'd have to go purple.
I mean, if you're doing Ruby purple.
Yeah, you could do it there. But
yeah.
So, for me, I love Goofy. I think this is a good card. I play this in every one of my Ruby decks. So I'm going to give him a 4. That's my personal opinion. Again, I think he's
surprised you didn't give him a 5.
No, he's not that good. I mean, he's not 5-able, I don't think. But go ahead, Leah. What do you think of the art?
I love that art. I absolutely love the outfit Goofy's in. I absolutely love the sky. I love the personality showing through. I am going to give this a 4.5.
4.5.
Nice.
We're just staying away from 5s.
Yeah, she really is, actually. Yeah, she is. I'm just going to give him a 4/2 because I think the fact that he has 2 lore, like, he gives you 2 lore, and, like, unless something else has evasive, he's not going to be attacked.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Except for, like, indirect damage. And I think that is really good, because if you can stack that up, that'll add up over time.
And I lied. I think in the tournament deck
I'm giving him a 4.
The tournament deck I have, I don't have Goofy in, so I did lie. But there's so many good cards in Emerald at 5. That's the only thing That's definitely why I wouldn't give him a 5, because if I'm playing Ruby with Emerald, I probably don't put Goofy in the deck.
Yeah.
Cusco,
If you play
and because of all the other 5s,
Mad Hatter.
there's
Hatter's
just
really
good
good.
cards to play there. All right, next up is LeFou, and he is 2. Inkable, he's a 2/2, and of course, when you play this character, ready chosen character, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. So just untap something so that it can attack again, possibly, or it can quest and then attack. All those things are kind of nice, but yeah, I think Gunnar, you got this one right.
Yeah. I think he's pretty good. You know, he's literally, like his ability says, he is the card Fan the Flames, but he gets you lore.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he's obviously a step up from Fan the Flames, which is already a pretty good card. So I'm gonna give him like a 3.5.
Sweet, Leah.
I like the art. It's cool. It's I mean, it shows the end of Beauty and the Beast when they're trying to get the Beast, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a 3.5.
It's very Gastani too. He's got
It
the
is.
whole like fire
The
thing.
fire.
That's the coolest thing in it.
That is
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, that's I would agree with that. And me, I love something that can untap something. That's always fun. So I will go 3.5. I've given so many 3.5s. But yeah, that is LeFou. I'm giving him a 3.5. Gunnar, what'd you give him?
I gave him a 3.5.
Yeah, and then Leah, did you give him a 3.5 too? So 3.5s around
Really?
the
That's like
yeah,
low for you.
around the circle for LeFou. All right, next up is a mean dragon. It's Maleficent, and whew,
She is big.
She's real big. She's 9.
She is like extra large
She's
mouth.
inkable. She is a 7/5, so she does lots of damage as well. Willpower is probably her weakness, and it's still a 5.
Yeah, it's the same as Aladdin, which I find kind of weird.
Yep. And then when you play this character, you may banish chosen characters. So she does a lot of things, and she's 2 lore. So anyways, I am going to say with this one, I think, especially in ramp, she's really good. I didn't play her much when I was playing her before the full set got reviewed. Dude, I hate to do 3.5 again, but I can't quite give her 4 because she's so expensive. 3.5.
As you said, I can't.
I know. I'm like,
again.
I can't give her 3.5. Okay, 3.5. Okay, go ahead, Leah. Good luck. I mean, this is.
I freaking love the art in this card.
It's so
gorgeous. And with the whole fall of Murphy in Disneyland for Fantasmic.
Fall of what?
Murphy, she's.
I don't understand what that reference is. What?
Well, then don't worry about it.
It's fine. If people know Disneyland,
they'll
will
know what she's talking about.
But I have to give it a 5. Absolute 110% 5.
Yep. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Gunnar. What do you think?
I'm gonna actually go one up from you. I'm gonna give her a 4.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that I've been trying to make red blue work. Like I've been thinking I would have wanted to make that work.
Yeah.
Because like she's literally Dragonfire, but she gives you 2 lore and she has massive attack. She one hits. I'm pretty sure everything, right? Yeah. She one hits everything.
She's huge.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you can get her out early enough,
Yeah.
she's a 4.
And I think in a blue style, she might be a 5 in blue.
She
like,
might be
honestly.
she might be a 5 in
Like
blue
a
because
blue
she's
red.
Dragonfire, but
Mhm.
she's much better.
Yep. All right. And next up, we got your lovable Maui.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, you almost sang a song, Gunnar.
No, I
Did
didn't.
Gunnar almost sing a song?
He was this close.
I was so close. He almost was like
He was
just gonna
so
bellow
close.
it out.
Yep.
You're welcome.
I'm not the Rock.
In fact, you could if you saw on our Twitter today, I posted earlier this week, I posted a picture of this weekend actually of our family, and Gunnar looks like a different person. He said people are gonna think you have a kid that you lost or something. So now Gunnar's looking a little bit like Maui, kind of close.
I still feel like the paper.
But anyways,
I'll leave the singing to the Rock.
he's a 5, inkable, 6/5. He's got rush. He's got reckless. He is a bomb. I mean, like, you literally think about this. He's Dragonfire.
What?
He's basically a dragon breath. Did I say? Dragon?
Oh, because you're saying like.
Yeah, you can bring him down and you can
okay.
attack, and a lot of times he can attack twice.
I always get so confused when you call
A card the wrong name.
No. I just get confused whenever you compare characters to like actions. I just get confused for some reason.
No, I think you could. I mean, you very much can compare it because it does exactly the same thing. And like I said, it survives then too. And I've seen him a lot more in play on Pixelborn in different places. But what do you give him, Gunnar?
I'm gonna give him like a 3.5
Okay.
because, and also I think it's kind of cool how he has one less power than Maleficent because like in canon he's really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think it's cool that he only has one less power than an actual dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's four less inkable, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but,
he is 4
But
less
I mean,
inkable.
let's face it, Maleficent is that ability.
That
that's like a
ability's
5
so
cost
good.
ability that you're getting on him, or on her.
Yeah.
Her, my bad. So what do you give him?
I'm just giving him a 3.5.
3.5. Leah, the art?
I think the art's really pretty with the water in the background. It's really.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person already.
Just give him a 5.
Just give him a 5.
He's a 5.
He's a
I'm
5.
sorry.
The art's a lot easier to rate than. Like,
I'm gonna.
There's a lot more 5s.
I'm gonna do this quick because I talked about him a lot when I introduced him, but I'm gonna go straight up 4. Again, I really have been playing this card in my decks, and I think he's great. I think he's a great removal. And you get a lot of times get 2 cards for him because even if somebody attacks into him after he's damaged, they're gonna probably die too because they're taking 6 to the face. All right. One of my favorite arts. This is probably actually my favorite art in the game.
Nicholas Cole.
Nicholas Cole again just hit it out of the park. And this foil is gorgeous. He's an 8 inkable. It took me forever. Now you can actually get him out sometimes. You couldn't for a while there early on when the
you really couldn't. What was the deal with that?
Because unless you played him in ramp, you just didn't. And so green red, you just never got him out. But he has evasive, so he's part of that evasive team, and he's got 4 lore, which is I think the most lore in the game besides
that
Belle.
Is the most
Belle can go higher.
Belle gets 5, right?
Yeah, but if she has everything.
Yeah, if she the requirement.
So this is the most on a card though, is 4. This is my review, right? I'm gonna go with a 4.5. And I think really he works really well in blue. Like if you play
he's another Maleficent thing. He's best in blue.
He's best in blue, but I'm gonna go 5. I think that evasive package just could really do great things, and they can't do much about it. So yeah, I said 4.5, right? I'm gonna stick to it. Leah, the art.
This art's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Brave little Taylor holding the
scissors
and like. Oh,
it's so cool.
It's so
you
cool.
better give him a 5.
It is a 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
There's
you just gave
no
Maui
way.
a 5.
You are off the team if you don't give him a 5.
He's 100% a 5.
Gunner's like, you're fired.
We will find a replacement.
Yes. Anyways, go ahead.
I think he should have shift, even if it was just like shift 7. Just that 1 turn difference is so big because turn 8 is in some games like the last turn.
Yeah.
In some games, turn 8 is the last turn.
Not as much as it used to be.
Yeah, yes. I have noticed that our games have been getting longer.
They go a lot longer now that you have all the cards. But you're right. I think
shift but I do feel like shift would help him even if it's just 1 turn earlier.
There's not a Mickey in red though, so it'd have to be the Mickey in yellow.
No, there is, right?
Is there?
I think.
I don't
know. Yeah, there is. I'm sure of it.
Nope.
Never mind.
I don't think so.
There's not,
I think that's the only
there's
one.
not a single
There's
Mickey in red.
You could make an exception and he can shift on the mini.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It'd
be
a weird
really
shift,
weird because
but...
that's like the sassy mini too.
Yeah, it's a sassy mini.
So what are you gonna give him?
I'm gonna give him a 4.5.
Yeah.
Because even with the fact that that you're not using him until turn 9, he has 4 lore. Yeah. That is so insane.
And you're ramping into him.
And he's evasive, so he can't be hit.
Yeah. So he's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is the dainty little thing, Minnie. She's a 1. She's basically Olaf in red.
Oh yeah,
she's a 1 inkable 1/3 vanilla card. Get you 1 lore, and she looks like she's in the Great Illuminarium after it fell down, just kind of daintily walking through it. So I'm not sure there, but
she looks like she's on a tightrope.
Gunner, what do you got? You got this one? I think?
Yeah. I can't. I wish I remember what I ranked Olaf because I would have just given that to her. I'm pretty sure I ranked Olaf like a 3, so I'm giving her a 3.
Sounds right.
We haven't had many low-ranking cards today.
No, there's not. Actually, we haven't had. You had a 2.5. You had the Elsa.
Yeah, Elsa.
Had to get that dig at Elsa. Leah, what do you got?
I absolutely have loved this card since it came out. Like, since we saw this card, I loved her look and everything. It's very
Unfoiled might be better.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because the colors are more vibrant.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
do see those little colors in the background.
Yeah, the colors are more vibrant.
It does.
Like the cracks or whatever those are, they're more
Mhm.
vibrant.
Yeah. I have to give this card a 5 just because it's been one of my favorite arts since it came out.
I'm going to go with Gunner. Just do a vanilla 3. I think Minnie's definitely a great one-cost card to play. And she's got that 3 willpower, which is awesome. But I don't think she's higher than 3. All right. I am Moana. Chosen by the ocean. She's a 5, just like her yellow counterpart. But in this one, she's not a 1/6. She's a 2/6. She's inkable. And this is not who you are. When you play this character, you may banish chosen character name. Somebody say it, because I never say it. Taka. So you can banish Taka. And I'm sure there's some synergy with that I haven't really even explored or seen. That being said, I have not played her, and I hate doing vanilla, but I don't see quite the upside of it right now. I think 2 lore is nice.
Wait, I'm gonna get the.
But let's go.
Wait.
Let's go. I'm gonna go with 3, regardless of
Oh
what
dang
you
it! I was
find.
gonna bring up the.
That's fine. You can.
Because I think there is a synergy with the great.
I'm sure there is. I just don't know what it is. So if you know and
Never
you're
mind.
watching,
Nope, there isn't.
make a comment. But there's 2. There's 2 to come.
Well, I looked at both of them.
Yeah.
There isn't any.
So
synergy
there might
that
be
I can
though. If
see.
you found a synergy with it, let us know. Let us know. Maybe it's just because they thought that character might be good one day, and so maybe there's.
I mean, the gray one is
pretty good.
Like the silver one is pretty good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's mine. I'm just. Did I say 3?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna go 2.5.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really like the card.
Hot
I don't
take.
think she's
well,
that bad.
Well, here's why. Because like Moana and Amber, at least I'm standing up princesses.
Yeah.
Well, at least
I'm
you're
really
getting 3
not
lore, though,
getting,
too.
and I'm getting 3 lore. I'm not getting much from this, so
I
I've
get-
not
yeah, no,
played it.
You're right.
I like to go 3 when I haven't played a card, or 3 point. Go either way. Like if I think it's got downside, go that. I'm gonna go 2.5. I may change that later on, but I have not played her in red. I don't know that I will, and so yeah, 2.5. Leah.
I think the art's really cool. I like how it's the splitting of the water, like the movie when she's going to Taka.
Like Moses.
That too.
Moses, Moana. Oh, wow.
Maui has a
Wow.
fish hook that's kind of like a staff.
There you go. Anyways, go. I'm sorry.
I was going more towards the whole, her walking towards Taka
Yes.
when the ocean
Yes.
splits.
Yes.
I mean, Moses
Not
works
leading the
too.
Israelites across the Red Sea. I mean, it is the Red Sea.
Well, shoot.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I know I shouldn't. I'm gonna go 4.5.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think it's right under Maui. I think it's right
Yeah.
under Mickey. I think 4.5. I think the art is beautiful.
It is.
And
Oh yeah, it's beautiful art, especially
what is in her
foiled,
hand?
The heart.
It's the heart of
Thing.
Tafiti.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So the Tekai looked at it, and it's actually pretty good. Whenever it banishes a character while it's your turn, you gain 2 lore. So what I'm thinking is you play down Moana, you put it into your opponent's hand so they can't use it the next turn, or you've attacked with Taka once, it has 4 damage on it, you use Moana to return it to your hand.
Well, it doesn't do to your hand. It banishes.
Oh, wait, okay, never mind.
What happens when Takai banishes?
Nothing happens.
Oh,
It
okay.
dies.
All right.
Yeah, same thing with the red one.
Gotcha.
So actually, yeah, never mind.
He's
Never
still trying
mind.
to figure that out.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
A 3. All right. Moana is a 3. Next up is Mulan. Everybody loves Mulan.
I love Mulan.
She's 5. She's inkable. She's a 4/5. And she's got a really cool ability. I know some people absolutely love this. I've not played with it enough to really get the use, understand it as well. But during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, and she's a 4/5, so she's big, your other characters get +1 this turn. So if you've got, I don't know, a bunch of other princesses out, you attack, you kill something, they all get plus something. And you can stand her back up, which is cool with Moana. So if you have Moana on the floor, on the field as well, Now she has a 4, and when she quests, you stand Milan back up to protect her for another turn. So kill those
she's
little
a
1
princess.
cost. So, but yeah, this you or me? I'm like,
Yeah, I forgot that Milan was a princess.
is this you or
Yep.
me? This is
I
you.
think
Go
it's-
ahead, Gunnar.
I am kind of salty that they don't have Mushu in this set, and because of that is going to affect my rating.
Oh, poor
I'm
Milan.
mad that they don't have Mushu. But I also don't... I don't know, because it's like, if you're attacking into a weaker, like, 1 cost that they've had
Yeah.
out since turn 1,
Yeah.
she's actually pretty good. And actually, no, she is actually really good. I'm going to give her a 3.5. If they had Mushu, it would be a 4.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. That's
Comment justice for Mushu.
Literally, I'm just quoting Mushu because
yes. Comment justice for Mushu if you're missing Mushu as well.
Yes.
Which I'm sure the Mushu report is.
I love this art.
Mhm.
Man, there's a lot of good arts in this.
This game has amazing art. I mean,
It's
there's
so-
nothing you can
I feel
deny.
like, it's so pretty. It's a 4.
It's a 4?
Yeah.
All right.
I do think it's kind of funny how a red character is wearing a mainly green outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I'm
if you think of
Ruby's wearing
Mulan, I'm
green.
sorry.
Go
but
ahead,
if you
no,
think
no.
of Mulan, she's very like, she has a red-esque to her. Like the movie was
Yeah.
very red. Like
Yeah.
it's just of who. Like,
Wasn't
the
any
movie
blood
is.
in Mulan though.
no.
It's not that red.
I'm
quite.
gonna go with a 4. I think again, the lead by example. I actually want to build some decks with her to just kind of see how that works. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4. Next up is everybody's lovable never grow up boy, and that is Mr. Peter Pan. He's fearless fighter. He's 3. He's uninkable. He's a 3/2. He's got rush, so this character can challenge the turn they're played, and he actually is only for 1 lore. I always like the flavor text on Peter Pan. I don't know that I've read this one. It says, "Nobody calls Pan a coward and lives. I'll fight you man to man with 1 hand behind my back." Cool. 3. I don't know. I just
the
don't
verdict
see.
is 3.
I don't see anything. I play it. I think there's other things in green. I have to start playing red with something else just to see what it's like. But I've been playing so
I
much.
think red and blue's good.
Red
but
and blue is
I don't
good.
really know about anything else. Maybe
And
red and steel.
I don't know blue well enough to like know what other 3
Blue's-
cost I have, but I
blue's
know in
pretty good.
green I have way too many 3 costs.
There's
I
a
have
lot of
Jasper,
3 costs
I
in
have
green.
Cheshire Cat.
But let's rate this with just the...
Yeah, so
Actually,
I'm
wait,
gonna,
I
like I
get
said, I'm doing a 3.
Okay.
Leah?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like really trying to look in the back there because it looked like there were buildings, but
It
It's
does look
just-
a little bit.
when you take off the foil, it's just clouds.
Yo,
just
yep,
clouds.
it's just the rays
It's
of
just
sun.
clouds, but it's still really cool
It
art.
does look a little Stonehenge though, like when you're
Yeah.
looking at it.
It's really cool art though.
Yeah. He's 3D
It's-
too.
y-
He's kind of
yeah.
coming at you.
Yeah. But like out of some of the other Peter Pans I've seen, he's
There
not
are
my
better
like
Peter Pans,
right, like
yeah.
so I'm gonna give him a 3.5.
3.5.
Okay. I'm going to just give him a 3.
Yeah, and I do like the
Same
rush.
as his cost.
The rush, because he's coming at you, does look like he's rushing you.
That's
Which is
true.
kind
I
of
didn't
cool.
think of that.
Kind of cool. All right, next up. Oh, my favorite dog, Pongo. I play him in all my red evasive decks. He's a 4 cost, inkable. He's only a 2/3, but that evasive, man, he just quest and quest and quest and quest away.
It is nice, yeah.
He's got 2 lore, so he's got decent lore at a 4 cost. I'm going to give him so close to a 4, but since we're only going 0.5, I'm going to go 3.5. No, I'm going to go 4. I'm going to go 4. I'm changing it, and that is because I play him so much. So
You do play him a lot.
I think he's good. So Pongo, and he's an old rascal, and he always comes out. I don't know why. Like, I'm always got a Pongo in my hand.
Yeah,
It does feel like that.
I
yeah.
do.
It does
I
feel
always
like
have
you
a
always
Pongo in
have...
my hand.
it does.
So 4. ahead,
Oh,
Leah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I think I actually jumped. I think Gunnar was actually the one that's supposed to rank this first, but that's okay. We jump around a little.
I love Pongo. He's so cute, but I'm also guilty because I love dogs.
We know, Leah.
I think he's pretty basic. It's pretty basic background of walking your dog on a leash, like, or
I
him
think
running.
this is another one that might look better unfoiled. What do you guys think?
I think it could
Is that
go
a hot
either
take?
way. I think it really could go either way because it doesn't really affect it to be unfoiled or
Mhm.
foiled.
Yeah.
I think it's good either way. I mean, it's good art. Let's give us that art score though.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3.5.
3.5. All right.
Okay.
Poor dog. I mean, that's a little low.
I
We
really-
love dogs. I'm just kidding, Leah. I know how to get under Leah's skin.
I really don't care for this card. I mean, the fact that he has the same lore and ability as Goofy, but one turn earlier is really nice.
Yeah.
But that's just it doesn't do it for me. I'm gonna give him one lower than Goofy, so I think I gave Goofy a 3.5, so I'm giving him a 3.
All right,
Mhm.
3 it is. Pongo.
Plus, Goofy's a better dog.
He's a better dog. Okay. Rapunzel. So this is an Aladdin, the little Aladdin, which is a lot more expensive. But
Aladdin?
Yeah, the little Aladdin
okay.
does the one lore. So she does take a lore. Red is known for that. It takes lore. It's a 6, uninkable. She's a 5/4. She's beefy, and she's got 2 lore when she quests. Gunnar, what do you think?
I think she's really good.
Yeah.
I when I played into the starter deck challenge or the learn to play at
Yeah.
Gen Con, I always had her. I always had 2 of her in my hand, and whenever I got to play her, it was just my opponent losing 1 lore each turn.
And it's
which
late
is
game.
really nice.
And
It's late game, which I think is really nice, and it can come out like the turn before Aladdin can. I think.
Yeah.
Actually, it could potentially come out the turn after Aladdin.
Yeah.
Which I think is really nice. So it just gives you something to back up Aladdin.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm going to give it a 4.
A 4? Wow. A lot higher than I would, but I'm not.
Or 3.5 because I gave
give it a 4.
No, because I gave Aladdin a 4.
Gotcha. And Aladdin's probably better than
He
her.
is, yeah, he's better.
Go ahead, Leah.
I think this art is so cool. They made
It's really,
Rapunzel
really cool.
look like
Well, she's a Dreamborn, too.
yeah, she's a baddie in this.
She's a cowgirl.
She is. I mean, that's
does
one
look
way to
like
put
one.
it.
She's
She has a
something.
lasso.
Yeah, no,
lasso.
she does. I
But
agree.
like, they made her like look really cool.
She did.
yeah.
They did.
I have to give it a 5.
Gotcha. It might be an art I disagree with you, but
Really?
I don't know.
4.5.
I guess-
It's some good art.
I
mean,
oh, you
I
said
think-
5, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
would-
4.5.
Oh,
I
5?
would-
No, actually, I agree with 5.
I
mean,
could. I
it's
mean,
good.
I would go 4.5 if I needed to, but I really
Yeah.
like.
It's
how-
really only a 5 because of Rapunzel, though. The
I'm
background.
gonna go with Gunnar because
Yeah.
if you would have gave a 4, then I would have probably went a 3.5. Since you gave her a 3.5, I'm gonna go 3, just because again.
She is not 3.
Well, I mean, it's only 0.5 lower than you. Like, come on, it's not.
Yeah,
that
but
bad.
3 to 3.5, it just feels like a big difference.
Gotta get us
feels
arguing.
like
we
it.
got to get us arguing a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean,
There's
that's
gotta
just,
be
that
a
makes
argue
excitement.
between you two
Yeah.
at least once in the
But it
podcast.
feels like a big difference. Oh, wait, guys, we haven't gotten our Pokemon reference in.
No, we haven't.
It'll
But
come.
we can't
It'll
force
come.
it.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
kind of
can't.
did
We
just
can't.
now.
but it'll come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll catch them all. Scar. He's a 4. He's inkable. He's 5'3", so he's very weak on the willpower end, but he's gonna smack a punch.
He's going to
Um,
survive 1 hit.
Yeah,
Or no, he's not even going to survive
yeah.
a hit.
Depends on what you kill.
It's going to be a trade,
Depends on what you kill. But yeah, I go if I go Tangled. If I give Rapunzel a 3, I gotta give
have to go
Scar
lower.
a 3. I can't give him any higher than a 3. I know I'm throwing myself off whack. Now I kind of wish I would have gave Rapunzel
Yeah.
a 3.5.
Because he is definitely
Because I don't
worse
think he's
than
a
Rapunzel.
2.5. I think he's weak enough
Yeah,
that
you have to go
he's
lower.
dying to a lot of things. Now, granted, if you play him down and then you attack into something small, yeah, or if you trade with something bigger, because he does a 5 damage.
Yeah, if you trade
So as
with
long as you're
something
trading with
bigger.
something bigger, it's not bad.
Yeah, just don't
Um,
use him on, like,
hmm.
Sergeant Tibbs or something. Please don't. Please don't.
Well, I mean, you could use him on Sergeant Tibbs and you live,
But,
and
But
then
it's not
something
worth it.
attack. Well, if they attack into you, they're gonna probably die too.
yeah.
That's
but...
the nice thing about those 5 cost guys. They definitely live, or they definitely if you get attacked into, it's gonna probably kill it. So, Leo, what do you think on the art?
I love this art. If you look in it, on the right side, it's the elephant graveyard.
Oh, it is.
On the
Yeah, it
left
is.
side, it looks like it could possibly be Pride Rock.
But on fire.
Well, at the end of Lion King, it is on fire.
Yeah. Also, I would like to ask how he
That
survived.
lion's on fire.
How does he survive? He looks like he's made
He's a
of
dream.
rock.
I mean, he is a dreamborn.
yeah, but
Yeah,
he
this
looks
is
like
a-
he's made of rock.
I don't know.
I don't know. This
Maybe
is a
we'll find
Dreamborn,
out.
though.
We'll find out.
But I'm giving it a 5 just because of all of the altitudes between
Mm-hmm.
the background, what's going on left and right, and him and himself. It's
No
really
argument
cool.
there.
Yeah.
I think in just the different art of a character. Can we just say that? In the
Oh,
art
yeah.
in this game that has never before been seen. Like, so a
Mhm.
character that
Mhm.
you've never seen like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
It's just exciting. Like the
It
Elsa with the
is.
magic book. Like, it just was a cool thing to see.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
just don't know how to
Like
explain
these artists
Yeah.
really kicked it out of the
it.
park.
They did. Gunner?
I am just gonna give him a 2.5 as well. I'm giving him a 2.5. Yeah.
That sounds good. All right. Meaner looking Scar. for
Another
sure.
Floodborn.
And yeah, he's a Floodborn. He's a shameless firebrand. He is a 8 uninkable. And he's a shift 6. So you can play him out on 6. He's got a rousing speech. When you play his character, ready your characters with cost 3 or less. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. He's 1 lore. He's a 6/6, so he's pretty beefy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of like Moana of the little guys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're readying a bunch of characters which cost 3 or less. So I think, this is a hard one because I haven't played it. I think there's more upside than downside because, again, I see a world where you're questing with a bunch of little guys. When you play him, then all of a sudden those characters ready.
He's kind of like Stitch in that sense. Maybe because
he's
because
like
the
Moana.
Rockstar Stitch.
Like Moana when she quests.
Oh yeah,
just they
yeah,
stand
right,
up.
right.
But yeah, so I think it gives those. Say you're close to the end of a game, and you've got a bunch of little guys on the board, and you want to protect them. They're all going to die because a person knows you're going out next turn. You flop down Scar, and you stand those all back up. You probably go out. So I'm going to go 3.5 because I haven't. Any of these cards I haven't played a lot with, I'm going on upside or downside. So I'm going to go the opposite side of 3, which is up or down. So 3.5. Leah, the art, which is pretty good.
It's really cool art. It's really neat. I think that I don't know what it is, but like the lines on his arms look really cool. It looks like he's in the elephant graveyard where he's like instructing the hyenas of what they're gonna do.
What it kind of looks like the song, like his
Be
song.
prepared. Yeah, that's what So I am going to give this a 4.5.
I'm gonna give him a 3 just because of how late he is. He's got a great ability,
Yeah.
but that turn 6 is just it's late.
It is. All right. I love this little this little cat. I said puppy.
I thought he was a dog.
No.
Oh,
But
he's a cat.
although I will
Courageous
He's
cat.
in 101. Oh,
but actually this is really funny because I started to say dog. I knew he was a cat, but for some
he
reason
looks like a dog.
for some
No, he
reason
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
he doesn't look like a dog.
I can honestly 110% say he does not look like a
He
dog.
does not look like a dog. But I almost called him a dog because I thought he was a dog at times. And I don't have any idea why, because I know the
Like
story.
in the movie.
I know. No.
I guess I just thought
Just
he was
on the
one.
card.
I guess I just
Oh.
thought he was one because he's from 101
Yep.
Dalmatians, and he kind of does look like a dog.
No, he's
He
a
does
barn
look
cat. He lives with Captain.
In the comments, tell us, let Gunner know. It does not look like a dog, but he's a 1 inkable.
Please don't let me down
He's
on that
a
one because I'm a
2/2,
little
so
concerned.
he's like Stitch in yellow without the giant
Yeah.
Stitch, without Rockstar to go on top of him, and he's just 1 lore. But he's a good 1 cost. I mean, they have it in. Let's see, what is we've got the Duke. The Duke
Mhm.
is
the Duke
he's
of
a
Wesselton,
1/2/2.
he's the
I don't know if
exact same.
everyone has a 1/2/2, but I
I
think
think
some do.
most of them. do.
Like
At
Olaf
least
is a
half.
1.
No, Olaf is a 1/3.
1/3. So like I don't know. Gunner, you got this one, right?
Yep. I'm gonna.
What was my drum solo there? I have no idea. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him
Yeah.
a 3
Yeah,
because
that
he's
makes
just
sense.
he's average.
Go ahead, Leah.
It's a pretty average card. Like he's a farm cat. He looks
Yeah.
like he's
Looks like he should.
coming out of a farm. He's all scruffy.
Mhm.
That's how a farm cat should be.
It's reporting for duty.
It's going to be a 3.5 for me.
All right. I'm going to go with Gunner here. We're going to agree on this one. It's going to be a 3. Next up, oh boy, Leah's happy.
We
She's
all
giddy.
know the art rating
She's
is gonna
crying.
be a 10.
It actually is really good art
It's
though.
insane art.
Yeah, he's a 6. He's inkable. He's Stitch Abomination. He's a 4/6, and he is huge. He's Rockstar. He's Rockstar Stitch
But
He's
in
got-
red.
in red,
It
and he's
is.
got 3.
Wait, actually, he has 1 more health.
3
He has 1 more
lore.
HP than Rock.
3 lore.
Yeah.
And his destructive program is taking effect. He will be irresistibly
Irresistibly
drawn to large cities where
he
he
will
will back up sewers, reverse street signs, and steal everyone's left shoe.
I love Jumbra.
Yes. So, anyways, I I haven't played with it, but I can see where it's really good in red on a 6 cost. Like, I mean, playing this on turn 6 and getting 3 lore the next turn. I'm gonna go with, because I haven't played it, I'm gonna go 3.5. I really could push to 4. I think it will be a 4. This is one I'll come back and say I'm gonna change this. Because again, we're gonna do this when it comes closer to the end of chapter 1. We're gonna come back to this, reapproach it, and just say some cards that we ranked at a certain rank that we're like, I think it could be better. So that's mine. Leah, go ahead. 5.
Yeah, it's a 5.
I
mean, I'm not surprised.
I need to say more.
If you want to watch the unbox or the box break that Leah did, there's a really, I need to put it on like a short, but she's like, my baby, when she opens her Stitch.
He's so cute. I love him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this Stitch is really good, and I can say that I have played with him quite a bit, and I think he is really good. I'm going to give him a 4, and I also like him because of the fact that he reminds me of that one scene where Stitch first comes to Earth and he's like poking the frog, and that is my favorite scene in the entire movie.
And the entire movie?
Well, it's one of them. It's not my favorite.
All right. Well, next up, I think I figured it out, actually. I think I figured out the synergy if I can remember the movie. I've seen Moana many times, but I forget things. It's a 6 cost, uninkable, Takai, right? Did I say it? Taka. I said it
Why
wrong.
would you want to kill it, though?
8/6, reckless. This character can't quest and must challenge each turn if able. My question is, what relationship is Moana with Taka?
They hate each other.
They hate each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Taka
what
kind of kills her grandma in a sense.
yes, and what can Taka do to her?
Kill her.
Yeah.
So why does she banish when she comes into play? Because she doesn't want to be killed by it.
Oh, I just had. What if in set 2, you know the thing that Taka ends up turning into when she puts a heart in her?
She turns into Tafiti.
Yeah, so what if there's like a Tafiti card in set 2 and it's like whenever a Taka...
What if it's gonna be
Yeah.
Search for it and then you get it. Or something.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like what if it's like, if this is in your hand whenever Taka dies, replace it with Tafiti. I mean, it'd be broken.
Maybe not. Depends on what the card is. Depends on what it does. But I did think of the one thing though is that it does kill Moana.
Yeah.
And so this protects Moana from being killed. So
this is true.
Taka cannot kill Moana on the turn.
I think it's just because it turns into Tafiti.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Who knows? But that's the only thing I could see. Anyways, this actually does more damage than any card in the game, right? What's Maleficent?
It does. Maleficent only does 7 damage.
So it's
this thing's like a demigod, so that makes sense.
I mean, I guess you do have the steel.
It's made
steel.
out
Maui does 8/8 too, doesn't it?
She's just angry because she was stolen from.
Yeah.
Darn it, Maui.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go with a 3 because I really have no idea because I've not played her. But I mean, at 6, she's pretty good removal, and she stays.
Pretty good removal,
and she's reckless. So, yeah, but not rush. So,
I really think this card is cool. Like it's like
art's
it's
amazing.
kind of
the art
menacing.
Is so good.
And it's really cool, and you can see Moana's little boat by the hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a 5. I feel bad, but it's a 5. It's
you
really
feel
cool.
bad?
Don't feel bad. It's a really beautiful card.
I'm gonna rate it a 3.5 because I think it's really good.
Cool. And we have next is Tiggers, and Tiggers do best.
Yes,
bounce.
he is our last character.
Is he? Oh, okay. So Tigger is a 6 inkable. My wife was very sad there was no Pooh, but she still loves Tigger. So Tigger, wonderful things. He's a 4/4, and maybe he's like the grand master of everything.
What was it that
he's evasive.
The Tiggers are
the only one, and he's the only one.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah, and he's the only one of the Winnie the Pooh ones. Yes, that makes sense. They've been so creative with that kind of stuff.
Oh, they have.
Evasive, so he's in that evasive package with Goofy, where you've got a 4/5/6 that comes out. 2 lore goes along with also Pongo and Goofy. They both have that's 6 lore right there. So literally, once you get to turn 6, you're 6 loring it because unless they have an evasive card. Gunnar, what are you ranking him?
I'm gonna give him a 2.5. Just hear me out.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Hot take.
He's Goofy, but he's one more than Goofy, but he really doesn't add anything.
He's 4/4.
That is
Goofy's a
one. That is
44.
one more attack than Goofy. That is
Yeah.
not that much.
Yeah, but he's still got evasive. You got to give some downside to evasive.
If I could,
that.
I would give him a 2.7 because I think that's what he is. He's not 2.5, but he's not 3.
Okay, I can at least go with that. Go ahead, Leah.
Wait, so I'm giving him a 2.7?
2.5. No, I'm saying I can understand that.
I really think it's cool. It's very. I mean, he's cute. He's very cute. Not much to it, but I'm gonna do a 3.5.
3.5. I'm gonna go 3.5 as well because he's part of my evasive package, and I like that. All right, next up we have a very good card. It's a board wipe. Everybody was waiting for a board wipe. Character with cost 7 or more can actually sing this song as well.
Which, why would you do that?
I mean, because it doesn't cost 7, then it's free. You can
Yeah,
banish
I was
all.
just gonna say.
Think about this.
But the only thing I'm saying is like all the 7 cost and above cards are so good.
Well, yeah. So you sing with it. You banish every character, and then you have 7.
Oh
ink.
yeah, every character's dying anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
yeah. So then you have 7 ink to play cards down.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
forgot that
crazy.
I forgot that every character dies anyways.
Yeah, it's good. I think okay. I get to rate this one first, right? Yeah. I think in like a format where it's multiplayer, it's a 5. I mean, it just clears a board. It makes everything reset. In one-on-one action,
It's still pretty good.
yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
go
because
4. I'm gonna actually go 4.5 on this. I think it's a really good card. I think I think people are gonna learn it. People are gonna play it. It's gonna get better. It's not gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. So 4.5. Leah?
I think this art is really cool. I mean, it's basically. I know not like every card's like this, so I can't get upset about it. But it's basically taken from the movie into the card, from the
Which is
Be
really
Prepared
cool
scene.
because the art in
Yeah.
Be Prepared is really good.
It is.
like the actual song. It's really good.
But
Be prepared.
with that said, I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a 3.5.
3.5 it is. Gunner?
I am gonna give it a 4 because think about it. You play Aladdin on turn 5 with his shift ability. And he's a 7 cost, so you can actually play this turn 6.
Yep.
And also blue-red.
Yep.
So yeah, you can play it earlier.
For sure. All right, next up. Oh my, cut to the chase. It's Mickey Brave Little Tailor again. And he's a 2 cost inkable. Looks a little different in this one. He's got like a backpack on.
I mean, Nicholas Cole did. He was not the one that did this.
Yes, I know. Chosen character gains rush this turn. They can challenge the turn they're played. I have my opinions on this that I'll give in my review. Gunnar, what do you got for it?
I'm just gonna give. Wait, rush. That's one where they can challenge the turn they're played. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a 3, just because I don't like cards like cards like this where you have to play it the same turn as another card to give them rush. Like if this was an item, I'd give it like a 3.
Well, it's chosen character gains rush this turn.
I know, but still,
yeah, you're not gonna.
I don't like how
you're
to
not
give
gonna
it to
do
a
that.
character
Yeah,
that
you're
you
gonna
play
have
that
to.
turn.
That's
You have
true.
to play that on the same turn.
So you'd have to play a 5 in this to make a 5 cost.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
Also, Leah, before you rate the art, it looks like the wardrobe.
I know,
is
that's
in
what I
the-
was.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's going to meet the wardrobe, but
But have you seen the wardrobe art? There's
if
you
you
look at the
remember-
wardrobe art, look at this later. It looks like different princesses.
and if you remember what I said, if you remember what I said in the purple video, I said the wardrobe was behind it all. So I might not be wrong. Mickey might be going to face the final boss. He might be going to beat the wardrobe.
No.
I feel like that's real far
maybe-
fetched.
Yeah,
he's
being that
trying
the
to get-
wardrobe is good, I don't.
He might be
see
trying.
that.
No, it was a Dreamborn wardrobe. It could be.
Yeah,
evil.
but my thing is, it's got all the princesses' outfits
Yeah, the
inside of it.
princesses'
Like if you look
outfits
at
are in the
wardrobe, so is he teaming? Like, are they together? There's some reason.
maybe he's going to get the princess's clothes back.
All right, well let's stick on the subject here, Leah. You're giving him an
Um,
art score because you gave him a. What'd you give him?
I gave him a 3.
Okay.
I really like this card just because it has the Brave Little Tailor in it. And I just think it's really cool that we get to see it from a different angle. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
4.5.
Mhm.
Okay, I am gonna go with a 3. I had some thoughts about it, and then I realized Rush isn't reckless. Because reckless that can't attack something, they actually can then sing a song.
Can't attack something?
Yeah. So if a reckless card
You mean
is out,
can?
hear me out, Gunner. If a reckless card is out and it can't attack anything, you're actually able to sing with it.
Oh, I thought you were saying reckless doesn't let them attack.
No, you have to attack. But if there's not anything to attack, you can actually sing with the card.
Yeah,
without
you
it.
can.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So,
Mm.
so I thought you just couldn't do anything.
Bless you.
Oh, we might edit that out. So if you hear a bless you, then you'll know it happened. But yeah, I'm going 3 because I was thinking something different. All right, next up, Dragonfire. This is what Maleficent has built in.
Mhm.
Banish chosen character. It's a removal spell that's just really, really good. I'm going to go 4.5. A 4. I'll go 4.
I think this card is super cool. I love that we get to see Maleficent actually, breathing her fire. The foil is absolutely gorgeous. I'm giving it a 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 just because it is removal on turn 5.
Okay. I don't know that I've given a 5 yet today.
I don't think
Pretty
you
good.
have.
I don't think I
I
have
don't think
either.
I will. So it looks like no 5s in red. Number one. He's Fan the Flames. It's a 1 cost inkable, and it's basically ready chosen character. They can't quest though for this turn.
It's literally LeFou's action.
It's basically that, but it's only 1 cost.
Which is kind of cool how he's in it.
It's a good card. Gunnar, what you got?
I think it's... What did I rate LeFou?
I don't remember.
I'm not going to give it a 3.
I
Because
don't-
I'm assuming that's what I rated.
I'll say
LeFou.
I don't keep track of yours.
Or no, I'm going to give him a 3.5 because it's only 1
All
cost.
right, Leah.
It's a cool card. I feel like how I did about the LeFou card itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving it a 3.
Okay, I'm gonna go 3 as well because I really haven't played it enough. I think readying a character is great, but again, he's got a sword. Don't yell this in a mall when you're doing a box rip.
That's what I think of every time.
Every time
Not
I see
that
this.
anything happened,
No,
but
it
like
was fine.
it just was
I
funny.
freaked Gunner.
Something could have happened.
Well, I freaked you out because I was like, when I did that, I was like, oh, okay, now let's hurry up and do this review because here comes security. And Gunner's like, what? What? Security's coming? But he's got a sword. Chosen character gets +2 this turn. He's 1. He's inkable. I don't know. I guess you want it when you're gonna take something out. I guess a small guy can trade up. There's a lot of pluses to it. I'm gonna go 3.5 because I haven't played with it enough and I see the upside of it. So 3.5. Leah?
I really think this is a cute card just because it's like a scene from the movie, and then it makes me think of the Stolen Scimitar from what one was it? Was that
yes, I know what scene you're talking about.
yeah? But the card Stolen Scimitar, it's from
Yeah, it's from Aladdin.
No, I
Oh,
know.
you're talking about the movie?
Color. I'm
Green,
talking about
green.
color.
Yeah, green is from
Thank
Green.
you. But I thought that was really cool because, like, I wonder. I can't remember, but do they interact any at all? I don't know.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, the Stolen Scimitar gives +2 damage to
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah,
So you can actually do here. You could do +4 technically.
yeah. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But with that said, I'm giving this card a 4.
4. Gunner.
I'm giving this one a 2.5 because I'm giving it a 2.5 because it's in red, which is the highest like out of like all the damage output in the in the colors. Red has the highest damage output, so I think it's kind of useless in red. I think it'd be much better in something like blue or somewhere that has less attack.
Yeah.
Like if we're going solely based off of red cards, this is a 2.5.
I'll disagree, but we're going to keep going. Tangle. Each opponent loses 1 lore, so this is basically a built-in ability in Rapunzel. It's also built into Aladdin, and this is a card for 2 cost. It's inkable, which is nice. I always like when an action's inkable because it's got a double purpose.
Yeah.
If not, it's literally just an opponent loses 1 lore. Gunnar, what you got?
It's an opponent loses 1 lore. It's Rapunzel, but much cheaper, like 4 turns cheaper. And because of that, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Oh, wow.
1 lore is a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I mean, lore is how you win.
It is. You're right.
I think it's some cool art. I like how he's all tangled in Rapunzel's hair.
This is probably Wild Rapunzel, the one with the
Yeah.
lasso. It looks like she's lassoed him.
Yeah.
I wish he was lassoed. Like
That would've been
would
great.
make the art
That would
sound
be really
cooler.
cool.
That'd be so much cooler.
Yeah.
But I'm giving this a 3.5.
3.5. I am going to go. I think I'm going to go 3.5. It's definitely upside. I don't like playing a card that then I can't play anything else with. Because I'd rather play Aladdin on 2 and lose a lore than play Tangle on 2. But
Well, yeah,
definitely.
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not going to give him higher than a 4.
Also, Aladdin's played on 3, not 2.
Okay.
What?
Thank you. No, you're fine. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. Yeah. So that is Tangle. All right, we're getting towards the end. We've got Poison Apple. Take a bite. I love like the thematic here. Like it's got, it's one. It takes 1 ink, but you banish this item. Exert chosen character. If a princess character is chosen, banish her instead. So I love that the poison apple kills a princess. I mean, that seems
sense.
pretty great.
Just
that
like
being
it, where we promote homicide.
yeah. 3. I mean, let's face it, Disney, where we promote parents dying all the time.
Yep.
3 cost. It's uninkable. It cost 1 to even do. You got to banish it once you use it. I don't see a lot of world where I'm using this. I'm going to go 2. I've not played with it, so I'm breaking my rule of just going a half point down. But I just don't see a world where I play this very often. So, Leah?
I'm giving this card just because I really like the look of her holding out the apple. It's like tempting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really cool. I'm giving this a 4.5.
Gotcha.
I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that this card existed until we came here. Like I did not know it was a card until this review. But and because of that, I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah.
I hate the cards we have to like spend a lore to use it.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really good
Or
ability.
spend an ink.
This is one of the examples of that.
Yeah, spend an ink, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. 1. Here we got Shield of Virtue. He's a 1. He's inkable. I have seen people playing this. It's a 3 cost to tap. It's ready chosen character. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So I have seen people using this card. I mean, it is nice in the sense that a character stands back up and can't be attacked. So you can protect something with high lore. That being said, I've not played with it enough. I'm going to go with upside more than downside on this one. So I'm going to go... Actually, it's Gunnar. It's your choice. You get to go first.
I do not like this card because of the fact that you have to spend 3 lore
ink.
to ink. You have to spend 3 ink to ready 1 card. Unless you are readying Aladdin or Brave Little Tailor, I don't see its worth.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 2.
Okay.
I think it's really cool because of it obviously is the art of Dragon's Fire coming into Prince Philip.
Yep.
And he's holding the Shield of Virtue, which I think is really cool. And the next card actually ties into this as well.
Yes,
it
does.
But I think that's really neat how they all tie together, so I'm giving it a 4.
Giving it a 4. All right. I am going to go 3.5. I think it's got more upside than downside. Just because, again, that readying thing, think of all the characters that ready things so that they can't be attacked. I think it's got a lot of upside. Final card of this color is Sword of Truth. It's uninkable, which is kind of crazy. It's banish this item, banish chosen villain character. I guess it's very dependent on what your opponent's playing. Because there are some pretty nasty villains that could be tough. If you're playing a Hades deck, it's really, really good against the Hades deck. That being said, I'm just going to go vanilla 3 because I really can't decide either way. I'm going up or down. So just going to go with a 3. The nice thing about it is you just banish the item. There's no cost in it for tapping it. You just banish it. But 3. Leah?
So the art's really it's not a whole lot to say, but I think still the whole thing with it tying into the Shield of the Shield of Virtue and then like Dragon's Fire, I'm gonna give it a 4 as well, just because of how they all tie together.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I think I mean it can banish a card.
Yeah,
I mean it has to be a villain, but
it still banishes something. Yeah, and there's definitely villains out there, but Hey
Yeah.
guys, there it is. We've got 2 more inks to cover before the game releases.
2 more?
Yeah, we've got 2 more left. We've got Sapphire and Steel.
Right.
And so we'll be expecting those this week. This will be our normal podcast slot on Monday. And then expect probably a Wednesday and Friday podcast to finish up this ink. Or if we don't get to it, we'll put it on next week's. We'll be a little late, but that's okay. Hope you've enjoyed these. Again, give us your comments on what you think. Tell us if you think we're wrong or right, or if me and Gunner's arguments lean which way. But again, get out there and ink the subscribe button. Follow us. We can't wait to get back to our normal content and just talking about Lorcana. We're going to talk a little bit about our league that we're going to be starting over at our local game store, which we're really excited about.
So if you're in the, what is it, like Akron Canton
Yeah,
area?
Akron
of
Canton
Ohio,
area, Massillon area, come to Paul's
come
Gamer
to Paul's
Zone.
Gamer Zone.
Yeah, we're going to be playing over there. And we're excited. I think there's 2 other stores kind of locally that got organized play.
Freedom, right? Freedom's one of them.
No, they're not doing any play though. They got organized play, but I don't think they're doing any kind of gameplay.
Oh, okay.
I know that Battlegrounds was going to do some gameplay. We're going to a deck challenge there next Friday, or this Friday. This Friday, guys, Lorcana releases this Friday.
Yes,
Yeah.
finally.
It feels a little weird because we've gotten cards in hand now.
Yeah.
But it's still exciting to know. Lorcana comes out
For us, it's
Friday. We get to see the treasure trove. There's some other things that'll be coming out. There's it's exciting. And exciting to see other people's faces, right? We get to see
Yeah.
people's faces as they see the cards for the first time and they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Mhm.
I gave a Stitch to somebody at a local game store. She had Stitch on. She was carrying like a stuffed Stitch. She was like, oh, I'm gonna check this game out. Like she was
Me.
excited. I can't wait, guys. But anyways, until next time,
Just ink it.